Hey, yo, bros and mofos, what the hell's going down? Stonely back here today, back with some God of War 2. Now, I have beat God of War 2, and it was freaking awesome. So, I want to go back through and play it again for you guys, but this time, we're going to be playing bonus play. So, here we get to pick a costume, and I'm thinking the Hydra armor looks pretty freaking sweet, but the God of War.
By defeating Ares, Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war. However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me! Athena! You will!
Alright, dude, so like I said, we're in bonus play here. And I was able to, bonus play allows me to play with everything I unlocked in my first playthrough. So I've got fully upgraded Athena's blades. I'm going to be using Cronus's rage a lot because I really like that. I'm going to see how easy this is. I might enable the urns of power that I've collected after a little while. But yeah, the idea is just to show you guys, we're going to basically run through this as quickly as possible. So as the God of War, let's see, so I've got most of the things upgraded. I think I have like 1 or 2 levels left on a few things, but for the most part my abilities and weapons are pretty much upgraded most of the way. Lots of them are max already. I did beat God of War with a new gun coming out soon on the 20th of April, which is about 2 weeks away from now. I did want to play through everything, all of the God of Wars real quick to see. So this is right as soon as we get into the game. We're playing against the Colossus of Rhodes. So anyway, back to God of War. I did beat the God of War, the first one, but I won't be making videos about it because it's kind of, I don't know, it's it's the first one, and it was kind of hard to see some of the things. The resolution isn't that great. The story's still there, and there was a lot of important things happening in the first one, but I won't be playing through to make videos on them. I was thinking about doing the boss fights on them, but I decided against it. I did, however, put together some cinematics for you guys, so if anybody's missing any of the story, just go check out that video on my channel. You'll be able to see all of the cinematics from the first God of War, and you can kind of see what's going on up to this point. Now, I'm going to be playing these in order of release date, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm going to be going... So they did it kind of weird. They made some prequels, and then they made one of the ones in the middle. Anyway, so I'm going to be going through... I'm going to be playing God of War 2, which is what I'm on here, as the God of War. I'm going to name this one the God of War series. Let's see. So God of War 2. Then I'm going to go back to Ascension, because that's, timeline-wise, that would be the very first one in order. That goes back, way back. So, and then, I think it's Ghost of Sparta, and then God of War, and then Chains of Olympus. So, the order's kind of weird, but... Oh, look what I found here. You know what, I actually remember this scene from when I was little. I did play God of War and God of War 2 when I was younger, because I'm a big fan of mythology, and the God of War series really intrigued me. And I remember this scene. I actually was looking forward to finding my old ladies again. Oh, I'm gonna sex her down real quick. Hopefully you guys are mature enough to see this. Oh, I messed up. She said I wasn't done yet. Oh, get out of here. You're embarrassing me. Blow the load and go. Codfish away. Alright, so I'm digging this new skin. It's really wacky. I did not expect them to have a God of War skin. It's too much. Oh my god. Yeah, so anyway, what I'm going to do basically is I went through God of War within about 3 or 4 days. Well, God of War 2, I mean. And kind of figured out all of the puzzles and stuff. And then I wanted to play through it again here with bonus play enabled. So I can do it as quickly as possible for you guys to get the story sold, as well as some of the puzzles help kind of in a walkthrough manner. So if any cutscenes pop up, I will be shutting my mouth for you guys to hear. So basically what's happened so far, if I can catch you guys up, is in the first one, so let's see, in the first one apparently Kratos, a long time ago, promised Ares in exchange for his help in a battle with some barbarians one time that he would serve him if Ares saved him, because Kratos was about to die. So Ares basically pulled a bunch of shit, had Kratos doing some crazy stuff, and actually had him kill his own wife and daughter. So in doing that, Kratos wanted revenge on Ares. So basically all of the first God of War was Kratos seeking the Pandora's box to destroy Ares. It was a nice game. It was really cool. I think the hardest part about the first one was Pandora's temple and actually getting the box, because it was nothing but puzzles. And so anyway, once we kill Ares, we become the new God of War. Well, here at the new, at the God of War 2, at the beginning of God of War 2, we're sitting on Olympus, and we have, we're taking over cities. Kratos' army of Spartans is destroying Rhodes, taking a city for him, and he goes to finish him off as a god. Well, Athena, on the way out of Olympus, stops Kratos before he goes to Rhodes and tells him he shouldn't be doing this. And he does it anyway, and she decides to empower this Colossus of Rhodes to fight and try to stop Kratos. So that's pretty much what this whole first level is about. Defeating Colossus of Rhodes. And it has some juice in the end, like all the God of Wars. Excuse me, God of Wars. They're very juicy. They have a really nice storyline to them, full of juice. So in these playthroughs, I'm also going to be showing you guys, even though I'm going through as quickly as possible, I'm going to be showing you guys where the urns of power are. They're really easy to get. Some of them are just kind of out of the way, so some people wouldn't, or most people wouldn't think to get them there. But I'm going to be showing you guys because they are really easy. Now with this here, you're going to want to kick it through and then stand on the plate yourself and roll through. Now the first Urn of Power is pretty close. We're going to want to kick it against that wall. Now this is going to be the Urn of Gaia, which gives 10 times the red orbs. And I'll show you guys how to activate this later, but basically all you have to do is press start and then go to your item or actually it's start and then you go over to the very right section and then you can activate them. Now there's 4 urns you can collect in the story mode, and then there's 2 more that you collect in the Challenge of the Titans.
Die with honor!
Kratos.
I do not need your help, Zeus. I can take down this beast.
I offer you more than help, Kratos. I offer you power. I offer you the Blade of Olympus. It was this blade that ended the Great War and defeated the Titans. Drain your godly powers into the sword, Kratos. Only then will you reach your full potential.
Why do you aid me now?
What I do now, I do for the good of all Olympus.
Alright, so that blade that Zeus just threw down from Olympus is called the Blade of Olympus. Now this was forged to end the great war between the gods and the Titans. Zeus used this to end that war. Zeus just gave Kratos the sword to be able to kill the Colossus that Athena has empowered. Now, if you notice, whenever Kratos says, "Why do you aid me now, Zeus?" he says, "What I do now is necessary for all of Olympus," or something like that. He doesn't specify why he's aiding him, because you'll see here in just a bit, Zeus is full of it and is actually basically using the sword against Kratos by giving it to him, because by giving it to Kratos, for Kratos to use it, he has to drain all of his godly energy into the sword. So after I defeat the Colossus of Rhodes, you'll see that Zeus takes advantage of my weakness by taking the sword that holds all my power and using it against me. Now, the Colossus only has a few attacks. You just have to watch out for the first attack he did there that makes lines in the ground with blue aura coming out of them. But if you go straight to that rock, throw it at him, then you can drain some of your energy, which first I think it drains your red orbs into the sword. Since I'm in bonus play, it actually gives it back.
To destroy all.
Other than that, after you throw that rock, you will have to attack him up close, but still it's pretty easy, especially in bonus play when you have everything maxed out. Now, I do think I'll be using Cronus' Rage a lot. You won't actually unlock Cronus' Rage in game until you hit the Steeds of Time. But it is a really useful attack. It stuns while hurting enemies, and it builds your combo chain ridiculously high. So all you have to do is basically ascend the interior of the statue, breaking the column points at each blue intersection. So you can see there, I just pressed the right bumper on there, or R1. Sorry, I'm used to playing Xbox. I did borrow my girlfriend's PS3 to go back and play on my God of War, so anyway, all we have to do is stick our Blade of Olympus inside the columns at those points, but do try avoiding those blue pillars and stuff like that, because if you touch them they will hurt. So if you have to jump over them or go under them or whatever, just try not to touch them. Every point, the first point didn't have chains around them, so we can go straight to sticking our sword in, but these other points here do have chains around them, so we have to hit those off and to break them, then stick the sword in to break the column. Yeah, so mostly what I'm wanting to get across to you guys before the new God of War comes out is the storyline of Kratos, as well as how to kind of help you guys through the puzzle here. Now I messed up there and jumped into one of the blue pillars when I was supposed to drop down and kind of parry myself across. So I'll show you guys when I make it back up there what I should have done. I just couldn't remember how to drop down, but it's actually it's a R1 to drop down, like that. Alright, so this is a little bit confusing. You're gonna want to climb the ladder, go straight to the lever, hit this thing, and then what do? Make sure it's hard enough. I guess make sure it's swinging enough. Which I don't think you actually have to hit it that many times. I'm just kind of... Yeah, I think all you have to do is hit it once or twice, get it swinging, and then come up here and lift the lever up. That way it swings back and forth, blocking that blue power from knocking you off the rope, and then you, as soon as it blocks it, take advantage of that time to shimmy across the rope. Even if it catches you at the very end a little bit, it's not going to knock you off. I believe this is the last column. And then these platforms do fall, so make sure you hurry across. And we're about to finish off this Colossus of Rhodes.
Do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
Of course, Kratos has to brag and then get smacked.
Placing all of his godly power into the weapon had rendered Kratos mortal, vulnerable to the arms of death. Bloodied and beaten, he knew that to have any hope of survival, he must retrieve the Blade of Olympus.
wish the COD armor stayed on me, even cutscenes.
Before his Spartan army, Kratos dragged himself up from the dirt.
Just a fish out of water.
You?
Yes, I am forced to attend to this matter myself. Athena refused to undo her mistake. Imagine caring for a creature such as yourself.
Why? Why would you betray me?
It is you who would betray me. Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened? Your hands are already stained by the blood of a god. I will not let Ares' fate be my own.
The gods are petty and pathetic, and your rule is weak.
I grow tired of this insolence. I am the king of Olympus. And it is my way that is the way of the gods. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you leave me no choice.
Submit! I would rather die!
It did not have to be this way, my son. This path is of your choosing.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Even now, as you draw your last breath, you continue to defy me? Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege.
You will never be the ruler of Olympus.
The cycle ends here.
You will pay for this, Zeus. Be certain of that.
As the life drained out of Kratos, the arms of Hades reached out to claim their prize. But there was more resting on Kratos' shoulders than he could know. Kratos was destined to bring about change so severe that it would shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus. His death was something that I could not allow.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours!
This is a flashback, by the way.
Fight, Spartan. You are not meant to die here. This is not the end.
Who are you?
I am the Titan Gaia, ever-present Mother of Earth. I have watched you become a powerful warrior, and I have been with you through all the events of your life, but I can no longer simply watch. We will help you defeat Zeus. Death is an escape, Kratos. You are a warrior of Sparta, not a coward. Only a coward accepts death.
I am no coward.
Then you must fight. I will show you the way to the Sisters of Fate. Only with their power will you defeat Zeus.
Alright, dude, so part 2, we're going to be escaping from Hades' realm of the underworld, which is pretty quick. We're not that far down. Stay tuned for more. If you guys want to see what's going on in the first God of War, excuse me, go check out my video where I uploaded every cinematic in the game so you guys can get up to speed with the story. I'm really excited about the new God of War. Let me know who of you are getting it, and I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop. Do do wop wop do do wop do do wop wop.